In file quest. City. Shackled. Trauma.
Fuck on,
He said, fuck them. He came out of nowhere.
that nigga said, don't worry, I'm stopping what is that called? The strike for a little while.
Oh, the shutdown?
Yeah, for a month. Just to get nigga taxes out. Yeah, fooling me, nigga. Like, hold on, we could be
I just better
out.
get my money, is all I'm saying.
This Machado protected and served the country for Donald. Commander-in-Chief.
Alright, open up the character sheet. We got Claudia, we got Cynthia, we got Maxwell, we got... Oh, fuck.
We got Zai.
Oh my god, why did you say that?
Why? What's wrong?
Did you say Zai?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, you're stupid. I didn't think I'd ever hear that fucking character name again.
He's gonna come back. I'm telling you, once his like mind is unfractured.
Oh, you said Kai.
Yeah.
I thought you said Zai.
Who the fuck is Zai?
It sounded like you said Zai. I was like, what?
That's Shelly's character. I guess he must have her in his fuck.
Oh, that's who the hell's Zai?
I just finished freaking
That's
getting off
that's
the phone.
Shelly's character.
So
No idea, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, what? What?
Cycling.
Yeah, Pachado. I was saying, yeah, Pachado knows.
Yeah. He was saying Sai. It did sound like Sai, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it did. I was like, did he just say Zai? He trying to fuck?
It's tripping, son.
Dude, I'm really getting like my half a dose of Sanders as of late. In my other group in Ravenloft, I didn't think I was gonna have to deal with this nonsense. I don't know what the. Like, this dude just, like, retcon, like, his character, a guy that's played...
Oh, my God. We know somebody's just like that, son.
Dude, and I'm like, you know me, man. I'm like, Sean, how are you going to incorporate that in the story? I'm looking forward to tonight's session. Because remember the Warlock that I told you guys about? By the way, Warlocks are very strong in 5th edition. This dude retcon his character to be a sorcerer. And not only that, he used to be a human, I think. And now he's a Dragonborn. But the DM did a very good job, like how to incorporate it. Like all this time, it was really a Dragonborn, right? However, like he's some magic that was used before to cover his guys. So the thing is that this group is so heavy RP that I probably won't even see his sorcerer's ability until like who knows how many sessions, because we like RP a lot, and it's actually pretty cool.
Listen, I want
we had a brawl though, because we like in the bar, and one of our classes, the bard, almost got killed. So I see this freaking giant dragonborn, like 7 foot tall. I thought he was about to try and kill our bard. They have a hit for the bard in our party, like they want to kill him and shit. So I freaking went in there and started brawling with this dragonborn. Hey, I'm playing my king character. I don't know what the fuck this dude is. I threw a freaking hand axe at his ass. I missed, and we were brawling and stuff. It was freaking cute. I just found out something new about my sister. Wow, she is fucking great. All these months, bro, and we didn't figure it out until like last night. You know her monk? Her monk is actually blind. But she did such a phenomenal job so far role playing that nobody knew in our party that her freaking monk was blind. Because the thing is that she has this ability that she could sense the people, so she knew that I was Lucian, the guy that retconned his character. But she's like, no, what's wrong with you? She thought that my dwarf went freaking crazy. And I'm like, no, are you freaking blind? Can you see with the scales? This guy's out there to kill this guy.
And like, I am blind.
No, she was like she's blind, but she couldn't. She was like oblivious, like she don't know what the hell was like, until eventually, like I kept describing scale, and then she touched him, and she's like, oh, And my character, I rolled a perception check. Well, the DM did. And the DM said that I noticed that she was like amazed when she touched the scale. So my character has a high wisdom, by the way, for a fighter. Yeah, wisdom 13. He's stupid. I mean, he's wise. So I was able to freaking figure it out. I'm like, hold on a second. This freaking monk, she's fucking blown. It's pretty OP though. All this time, she kept that shit like under wraps on, like if she was tough from the freaking avatars and shit. It was a freaking great session. Like that. This shit is pretty it's very RP heavy. This group. You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty fucking dope. He was blind the whole time. We never knew. Never knew.
Yeah, never knew, man. Never knew.
But we didn't know Zai could change his character sheet at any time, so that's even more.
He said it. Okay, now you said it for real this time. This guy said
like I said, man, I'm getting my daily dose of Kai, so I'm like, whoa.
We didn't know Kai could change his character sheet at any moment. He could be something else.
That's the truth. That's a true changeling right there. No, I was listening. This shit is hilarious. I was listening to one of our old videos that we were streaming. This was in chapter 6, way back in chapter 6. I'm listening to this video because I be listening to old streams at work, and whatchamacallit, fucking Rick. This was when Rick was still playing. Rick was role playing Zalarian. And the shit he had Zalarian say was like so fucking on point. I think he was arguing with Kai in character, and he started saying to Kai, it seems he's like, yeah, you know how it is with me and you. It's like it's hard to trust you because you always seem like a different person every time. It's like,
I remember when he said that.
He was like, he's like, we're not sure who the real you is. I'm not even sure you know who the real you is. Like, I was dying. I was like, wait, how did this fucking role play? This shit could go from in character to out of character. It's exactly how he was.
That's how I kept going because I remember the argument because they were fighting in character and out of character at the same time. He's like, you don't even know who your character is. Every week you're a different person.
Yeah, so he was telling Kai in character. He was like, you don't even know who you are. You're always something different. I was dying. Oh my god!
I'll give this to Samuel though. He chose a perfect race of changelings to do all this shit. He chose a perfect race.
This nigga had a psionic ability. What do you mean? He had psychic reformation. Lewis
he got to play like so many different characters, like within the same character. It's freaking awesome. Yo, man.
All right. So, Vindicators have come upon what looks like to be the final chamber. Even though there's been a couple of other places they haven't explored yet. It looks like the final chamber for the
word. We missed out on loot. We missed out on loot.
Oh shit, we missed out on loot.
Oh well.
I'll describe the area as a recap. So you had entered this room. It's huge, this massive chamber. It's about.
Are you streaming, Lewis?
Yeah, what?
I'll keep it PG-13.
He said PG-13. Oh yeah, PG-13. Fuck that. So this room.
I got an image to take care of.
Oh yeah. So in this chamber, it's 60 feet high, and this massive chamber is some sort of temple with its walls covered with murals of gigantic entwined black and gold snakes. And there's a 20-foot high stone balcony that clings to the north wall and overlooks the rest of the chamber. Now that's what that peach colored borderline is. That's the balcony. Now that balcony is 20 feet above the floor. So what I'm gonna do is whenever an enemy is on the balcony,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna mark them with a color. I'm gonna mark them.
They can make their booty peach.
I'm gonna put the. I'm gonna put pink on them. So the pink ones are on the balcony, and anything underneath that balcony, I just won't put the pink code, the pink dot. All right.
You said that you were going to put all the characters, enemies on the map during this week that we were off, right?
Yeah, the enemies that you are aware of and can see are the ones that are on the map. Although with your character's perception, you're aware of more enemies coming from this from these northern stairwell, and behind from the hall that you had just came down. Flanking the balcony are 2 stone braziers carved with serpentine motifs. Between several thick pillars rests a 6-foot wide, 9-foot tall black stone egg, carved with strange runes. Several of the runes appear to have been used of their magic, as like you see a couple of runes on there that are like glowing brightly, like a bright, fiery orange yellow color, while the rest of them have the same coloring, but the light is like dimmed, as if and whatever energy they were storing, whatever magic they had been used up. The egg rests atop a 2-foot high stone base shaped like a claw, holding the egg in place. For
I don't remember that.
those with the knowledge checks that are curious, you can roll your checks to see what your character may or may not know about the black egg.
What type of check?
I would say religion. Religion check.
Okay.
I roll that, but I also wanted to I wanted to ask you about the runes because Cynthia is a cloistered mage, and I believe she has some sort of class ability that may help her understand anything written.
Well read. That's what it is. Any skill checks pertaining to glyphs, runes, scrolls, symbols, and other writing. So whatever her
Well, you said glyphs
whatever
and
this
runes.
check is,
I gotta
add an
plus 2 racial
additional
bonus
plus
for
2
that.
bonus. Huh?
If it's a glyph or rune, I think because of my race, I got a plus 2 bonus to, don't I? Or is it to resist? Let me look at it.
Yeah, I would say your character.
I never used that.
I would say your character's good at like avoiding runic or like like magic. That's what it was.
Yeah, I have never came into play before as an Illumian.
Yeah, no. Usually, it's usually because your characters either discover the glyph or rune, or you dispel it, or you end up disabling it. So you never really had to walk through it to avoid it.
Yeah, it's called glyphic resonance. Caster 6th level or lower gain immunity. Physical embodiment of a magical language when it happens. Yeah.
See, we got a 16.
Yeah, 27.
So I guess any glyph, greater glyph of warding, the PS Snake Sigil, anything that's rune or warding based magic, if it's like 6 caster level below, like he's immune to it or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Immunity, so.
When an Illumian encounters such magic, one of 2 things could happen. Either the overpowers the spell, or the foreign magic corrupts the mystical language that defines an Illumian. Oh shit, who actually like glitched in his freaking genome, sort of. Illumians have a -4 -4 racial penalty on saving throws against these effects if their level is less than the caster level of the spell. If an illusion's level equals or exceeds the spellcaster level, he's immune to the effect. Well, I don't think that you ever updated this. It says caster level 6. I think my caster level is way higher.
Yeah, I was gonna say that has to be
caster level. So that means that so what's my caster? That means that I'm immune to any of those sort of effects. Caster level of 23 or lower, he's immune to that shit. He can just walk through traps and nothing happens. That's freaking dope.
Where is the egg? I remember seeing information about this fucking egg, and now I can't find it. That's weird. No, that's not where it is. What's that? No. I could have swore I saw like a history thing.
Me too.
Alright.
Who else is
Alright, so I'm gonna just have to wing this. The black egg is clearly a architectural enchanted item that the priests of Mershulk from the ancient days of the Yuan-Ti Empire that had once reigned this region so many millennia ago, they crafted together this black egg known as the Egg of Mershulk. Mershulk being one of the more well-known Yuan-Ti deities among their pantheon. It's a magically treated black egg that the runes that are etched across its surface. What do we get? The runes that are etched across its surface grant magical powers to anyone who traces them. This egg bears 10 runes in all. It would be a 4-round action to trace along one of the runes, which will invoke the magic of the rune's power into the one that traced it. And then the magic will, over time, restore itself. And each rune bears a different magical effect upon the tracer. There is the egg is also the center of an unhollow spell, which would grant creatures in the room the benefits of a magic circle against good, make it harder for channel energy, take effect, and boosting any undead that are in the area. It also would bestow evil creatures in the area an additional benefit of a magical effect, although what exact magical effect it would benefit any evil creatures in the area is not quite known yet.
Well, doesn't that count as relating since he has the iron?
Where is it at? Where is it at? Where's that item at?
The egg? Should be
right.
that is that oval thing, right?
No, but isn't relating considered evil? But he's not. Yeah.
So what? It gives him like +2 to saving throws, all that sort of stuff.
Well, he's not telling us. He says it's like it's a mystery until it happens.
What kind of was that? Like a knowledge arcana?
No, there's an unhollow effect on them.
Oh, unhollow effect. Okay,
yeah, with the unhollow effect, it Oh, hold on.
Can Cynthia cast hollow?
The unhallow effect. Like I said, everyone has uh the
Yeah,
area is
minus 12
guarded by
penalty for turn undead.
the area is guarded by a magic circle against good. The DC to
Got it.
resist negative channeled energy.
Well, I'm not good, so it don't work on me.
So negative
I
if they
am.
were to channel negative energy, the DC for the channel energy goes up by 4, making it harder to resist.
Right.
And the DC to resist positive energy is reduced by 4. Also, with an unhollow effect, a single spell could be fixed into place that would last for 1 year and functions.
God damn.
Well,
Same thing with
it would last. It would last for 1 year if it was just a spell. But since this is a
So,
magic
let me
item that has this effect, as long as the egg is there, this effect and it only affects creatures of evil alignment in the area.
So hold on, let me get this. Let me get this.
You don't know
straight.
what the
With
effect
Claudius,
is, but
I think Claudius could deduce one of the spell effects, which will probably be dimensional anchor, right? So if we were to destroy that, that means we could teleport. Am I right or no?
my business, Claudius. My business. Let the DM.
well, that depends
I
on
roll
whether.
knowledge check.
Well, no, that it depends on whether the effect applies to all creatures.
Oh.
Creatures that share the faith or alignment, or creatures that adhere to another faith or alignment.
Which is not.
For Claudius' case, it's actually a good thing that nobody could teleport. That means that his controlling magic will be more effective now if people cannot just teleport out of it. So Claudius is cool with that. He's not even going to destroy it.
Unless they have a bunch of dimensional anchors.
Unless they could teleport, and only us cannot teleport. That would suck.
But yeah. Well,
Everyone
what's his
else,
name?
everyone's not in alignment with the everyone who's basically not key to that spell is under the effect of whatever spell they have in the forbiddens.
Mm-hmm.
In some cases, that spell could be like dispel magic. So like if you key off the forbiddens, it'll hit you with dispel magic. You don't know what spell is like inspelled inside the forbiddens unless you're gonna use some magical means of finding out. If that better explains the way it works. Because I think Pachardo is trying to find out
He's trying to
what
deduce
spell is working. So my question to you is, if it's a spell that's only key to evil people, like Darren said, I have
Yeah, he's considered evil.
I have the smoking eye. So what effect is affecting Valadum? And then Valadum to relay it to
that's
the
what
rest
you
of the
meant by
party.
the smoking eye.
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't know. I forgot. I'm like, what?
Claudius wants to know if
I had to read the effect again. It can be set so that the effect only affects evil, only affects creatures that share your faith, only creatures that are a particular alignment.
So they don't share faith. That's what I'm saying.
Or all creatures.
Or everyone, yeah.
Or creatures that adhere to another faith or alignment. So the situation is that your characters do not know exactly what the effect is, other than Claudius could be very correct in that a dimensional anchor is what is centered on this egg. So destruction of the egg could, take off the dimensional anchor, meaning, characters in here who are and the other and obviously the deduction would be only creatures who are evil can bypass the dimensional anchor effect, which means anyone who's not evil.
If I was
the only way to
I
test that, the only way to test that is for Valenum to attempt some kind of teleport to see if like.
If I was evil,
I did earlier, and it got nullified.
You did?
How? We haven't acted yet.
I'm saying nobody acted yet.
We have nobody acted it. When do you try this?
I could have sworn I tried to use my boots.
No, you didn't. We didn't. We ended the session before we did anything. No, you didn't.
Faulty memory. So I'll try it now. He'll try to use his boots to teleport.
If I were evil, even my subordinates, I would not let them be able to teleport. I would say everyone. You know why? Because I don't want their cowardly ass to retreat. I want them to fight to the death because I'm evil, right? Duh.
True.
So I'll be, if I were evil, I'll make sure it affects everybody, including my subordinates too. Ain't nobody leaving this shit.
He said, "Ain't
Except
no,
you.
well, even not even them either." Be like, no one's leaving. Oh shit, I can't leave either. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right? But they'll probably have like an escape plan. I'm like, oh shit,
Right?
you
They'll
know?
have their own escape
Oh,
plan.
they know. I'm like, well, I know what I got to do. Let me destroy that shit real quick and I can leave. All right. So, anyways, Claudius is not giving this information to the rest of the party, so he's keeping that shit to himself. So, yeah, because I don't want nobody to destroy that.
Has
Hopefully,
anybody
nobody else
attempted
I rolled a knowledge check at 38. I thought all that knowledge was for me.
That was knowledge arcana, isn't it? Let me roll my knowledge arcana.
No, I was religion. The
Really?
only
I thought
I
it
would
was
say
Because it's forbidden as a divine spell.
I would say Claudius
But
knows.
divine spell still goes off for like knowledge arcana, doesn't it? It's still freaking magic.
No, I'm talking about the egg
But
itself.
like the people, I guess it's tied to a religion that did it.
The
Like
egg.
it's a religious artifact.
I'd say this the egg of Mershulk. I had a religion check roll. This is more of a religious item.
Yeah.
So it's an item.
It was dedicated to Mershulk, the god.
Yeah, it's called the
So
egg
you
of
want to,
Mershulk, and it's in a temple
Oh,
that
that's
was
a magical item.
created by the
I
priests.
thought it was the unhollow. I thought it was the unhollow spell. Cleric spell. That would have been a spellcraft. Actually.
Oh, well, it's tied to the artifact, I guess. So that's why.
Well, if you're arcane,
right,
I would say with your arcane sight, you can see the aura. It's a strong, overwhelming aura of abjuration on it. And then with the separate runes on the egg, like you can see the spell school that's on each of the runes. Some were conjuration, some were abjuration, some were transmutation.
Wow, it's a very potent item. It has that many different schools and overwhelming images.
It will do well in our sanctum.
It's a giant egg. The egg looks to be about, with your engineering check, with your engineering the way it is, that egg looks to be about at least 4 tons.
I got engineering too. I got the engineering.
That's what I was talking about you. I think you're the only one.
Yeah, I think caught. Never mind.
He keeps saying it.
He didn't have that.
Yes,
Zinal too. Zinal has knowledge of engineering. Zinal has knowledge of engineering also.
Kyle didn't even have disabled device. Claudius did. Claudius was like the rogue of the party.
Fucking guy.
He was more about trying to be the ultimate melee combat, but I guess
he kept trying to beat me in DPS. That's what it was.
He tried to keep beating you and Solarian. Solarian was even trying.
So all that knowledge.
Ricky's character was just like straight up. He was just like straight up, and he still was like very strong.
All right, so then, Louis, who goes first? What's going on? Let's get this going. Put your little egg.
So all that knowledge is relayed, and Claudius reason to keep it around so that it works to our benefit. Pretty much, I'm just like relate too much.
How do you relate?
What? We still got a telepathic
We'll relay all the information telepathically. And then I'm assuming Claudius would go, we should just keep it in place so that no one can teleport.
Right. Unless we realize that they could teleport at will and we can't. If that's the case, if they could still teleport at will and we cannot, then obviously we could like disable it or dispel it or something.
Well, Cynthia said, the only way to check that would be for.
I'm rolling mad low today.
All right. So those of you that have said that they try to relay anything telepathically, you find your telepathy like snapped off.
Telepathy's not working?
No. Gotta speak.
Are our buffs still on, or our shit got the spell?
You're from what your characters know.
I got arcane sight, so I can see if everybody has a buff on.
I mean, well, your arcane sight, you see, Your character should be fucking literally blinded by the myriad of fucking
I know.
auras that are all over the
Too
place.
many auras. Yeah. His eyes are like blue now, like blue light. Like holy crap!
It's like and like all different fucking strengths and or like it's insane. But I mean, from what all your characters are aware of, your buffs are still on. It's just that when somebody, whoever, well, obviously it's Cynthia, the first person who attempted telepathy noticed that as just as they were, trying to magically send out telepathically their message, it suddenly instantly was just cut off. It was gone, and it's like the connection was just severed.
Nationwide is on your side. Dark.
So there's some magical effects. You don't know where or who it might be centered on or who's causing it, but there's a magical effect in the area that your characters are standing in that is blocking telepathy.
Okay.
Valenum attempts to teleport to test.
All right. Well,
We'll be able to tell him manually. We'll just tell him by the normal way.
we didn't roll it. No, we didn't roll initiative.
No, we didn't roll yet.
We didn't roll initiative.
Who, all of us? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I had stopped off where.
Oh my god!
I stopped off where D was talking shit.
Damn, man.
And then I said the Ferocious jumped off from the balcony.
I feel like I'm fucking Orion. I'm going last every time.
Mitsu was 16.
I'm going last, I know.
He said, I'm going.
Shit, it's not even that high. It's fucking 14. I just realized it's plus 6.
Oh, yeah, I'm like, fuck, I eat.
God damn, bro.
Louis, how do I change how do I write what the roll is for? Like to give the roll a label. So
I just type it out. I don't even know how to. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to label it, but I don't know how to. There's a lot of extra shit in here. I don't know how to do. I need to experiment. But
we'll learn that for next campaign.
Yeah. For now, I just type I'll type it out.
This is just to show you how familiar I am with even using this digidice. I don't even know how to type it out. 1d6. I'll just put that. What happens? Doesn't roll anything. Just type.
Oh, you gotta do
sort of bracket.
You gotta type /roll.
You gotta do double bracket.
No.
Or if you don't want to type, look at the top left. It's right there. You could just hit the die right there. The little D20.
Yeah. Oh, what's all this extra shit they added in? What the fuck?
They added extra stuff. Look.
They got an advanced dice roller? What?
I mean, that's always been there.
No, I've never clicked on it before. I mean,
oh my god! No,
I've clicked on it. I've clicked on it, but it didn't have all this extra shit in here. They must have added this.
It has. They added extra. No. Before it was like it had less stuff. I mean, it's been a while they added it, but before it didn't have all that.
It's been a long time.
It's been because we used to always typing everything out, but it's there. Like you can basically just click and you can put the modifier there. Like
let's say stores your last 10 rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it tells you what they were
for. Your roll. Yeah, once you have everything saved there, it's like that's it.
That's like last year. It's been like that.
Yeah, I mean, Darren's
it's been this before Christmas.
Damn, Watson got a 19 and D dice. Way to break the virginity, man.
Yeah, no, I don't get nothing.
Damn, man.
Oh, there is a way to label it. There is a way to label it. You gotta make
a red die too.
There's a way to label it, but you gotta create your own macros. You can create macros for the dice.
That's too much work.
Yeah. I hope my man Krovaco makes an exploding palm. Hit you with that. Hit you and you explode, son. Krovaco of the exploding palm. I'm thinking about it.
There's like I guess Valena knows how serious this battle is. It's like the highest initiative I've ever seen him roll.
Why is it +9? Shouldn't it be +12?
Is it +7?
I thought it was +9. I thought I got an extra +4, but he has +5 naturally.
So you have 7 naturally.
Well,
You have 7 naturally.
It should be higher, probably.
He has 7.
Claudius casted a spell on you, combat readiness.
He has 7 naturally and 5 from. Is it 5? Or is it 6?
no, he has 5 naturally.
I think it's +6 for combat readiness, isn't it? Let me look it up.
Where's Mez's combat readiness?
What?
Where's Mez's combat readiness?
It's +6, so it's +13.
You got a lot
So
of
I'm
plus
gonna
already.
add another.
Let me
What
see.
is
Combat readiness gives you +6 to initiative.
Later, we got the same
also-
initiative as Claudius. What the?
Yeah, and nobody can flank you either. In addition, if the target is flanked, its opponent gains no bonus to attack rolls. Well, they can flank you, but they don't get
So yeah,
attack.
combat readiness is fucking OD first level, man.
But-
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. My bad. I should have casted that on Mesor too. I didn't even think. I forgot, actually.
I'm sitting here like, damn, son.
The thing is that Mesor is so freaking like godlike. I keep on forgetting
Nah,
that.
I got the slowest
I can make him more godlike.
He's already good enough as it is. He don't need more shit.
No, but it's not. No, but I would have do it. It's just a level 1 spell. I could still sit there now, but you remind me. I should have had that shit on both of them.
I'm supposed to know my weakness.
You sure I didn't cast it on you before, man, and you forgot?
I don't know,
I have
maybe.
it. I have all the buffs marked.
Yeah,
I made sure I went over that with a fine tooth comb because I knew everybody.
No. I don't remember casting him. Yeah, it's just too much
Yeah,
to
it's
keep up,
not
man.
on him. What I see on him is he got bark skin on himself. Greater luminous armor from Cynthia, Greater Mighty Wallop from Claudius, and heroics. You did heroics on him for blind light.
The thing is that I got a few Pearl of Powers that I could have casted it also on the rest of the party members, including Mesor. I just didn't. But the thing is that the tank is supposed to be going like up there, like he goes very slow.
I'm a tank too.
Obviously, Claudius is supposed to be going first. He's the battlefield control guy. Then the tank, pretty much. Don't get in my way of my spells.
This guy's funny.
Although now it's impossible for you guys to get it in the middle of my spells now because I'm a freaking archmage and I can just whirl my magic around you guys. Archmage.
All I know is that I'm seeing Valena the same as Claudius right now.
Well, Mez is an archmonk, so don't forget.
Hell yeah, son. This guy got like freaking like, how does it feel to react just as fast as Claude? It was only usually getting time. It was only
I don't know. It's a level of perception I'm not used to. I can't wait to roleplay.
All that boost, man.
Claudius' magic pushing him forward.
That magical caffeine, man. Magical caffeine.
Time slows down. He feels like Barry Allen, like. So see that lightning come on. I'm like, my nigga Barry.
Run, Barry, run.
I bet your Uncle Joe's gonna die this season. I feel it. All right, so let's do his. Go ahead, Valena. Oh, Claudius.
I'm rolling for other.
I wish I would have had. If I had a Zyno, nope. I got a 14. Save the best for last, like you should.
Rolling all the others. Oh.
At least that we need Namadra. Drama.
That guy looks bigger than I remember. The guy with the mold head. What's his name?
I gotta give my nephew some money. He's right outside. I'll be right back.
Why is Matt all the way up there in the front lines already?
Because that's where he moved them.
He's gonna like solo everybody.
That's where he moved him. That's where he
Okay.
stayed.
Oh, shit.
What? I gotta roll. Lick bar. What is that? It's also plus. Okay. I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's all of them for now. For now. Oh, mod. How about the vampire? The guns. Same guns. He went and he fucking trained. Word? Okay. Was not expecting that. Mod goes first.
Who goes first?
The vampire.
Wow. Must have some killer research.
Vampire. Vampire.
Nah, I'm not used to like. I'm like,
You're not used to being
like,
beaten in this shit. That's me too.
right.
I was like,
It's almost like he's moving, it's almost like he's moving like just slightly quicker because it's a supernatural body faster than Clark. But my eyes can still like keep up with him though. What was it? I think it was like between Superman and Flash. Was it when they first met in Need 2? Like, cause Flash is faster than Superman. Like that dude was just like speeding, and like Superman looked slow motion, and then like Superman just all of a sudden he blocked him. Like what the fuck? Like Barry was like confused. Like what the? He was able to like his eyes at least an instinct was able like to keep up with Barry. Like he knew where he was at and shit. Was that? Yeah, it was one of those animated movies I was seeing not that long ago. It was pretty dope.
Oh, the names aren't even on. Fuck.
Is that the gunslinger?
Yep.
That final that escaped?
Oh shit. Damn.
Nice. Just messing with that.
Whoa, hold on.
Damn.
That was in the Blue Duke fight. You see what happens, man? Should I let him? Probably level up now too. Probably more powerful.
Oh, I forgot to do all of that. I hate that. They should just do that automatic. I didn't realize the names and the bars were not able to be seen by the players. At all? Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Alright. Okay. We got Mod as first. Oh shit. Wow. So much to do. For a surprise round? This is not a surprise. We're in the first round. What? The shit that I see that I give these fucking guys. You treat your initiative as 20. Regardless of your initiatives, you may take only a single attack action. Your normal initiative rolls you. This costs one grit. Well, nah, he doesn't need to use that. Although that's nice to fucking know. Since he goes first anyway, I gave him a feat where for one grit point,
I don't want to know what it is. I don't want to know what it is. Because I wouldn't know. I would have rolled like knowledge local check. So you don't need for me to know what feature.
he said, But I'll never let him use it. I don't know. He might survive this fight and then he'll use it in the future, right? Okay.
Or you could tell us like the epilogue or like the write up at the end of the fight.
Epilogue afterwards.
You know,
Here's what he
post,
had. Here's the
post
stats.
Dozier, and you get to read it and see all the inside shit.
Yeah, I do plan on doing that. Be like, here's what you guys were up against. Now that the whole fucking adventure path is over, you guys be looking at that shit. What the fuck?
I would definitely enjoy like a post quest Dozier, like the shit that could have would have happened. See what things we missed.
For real. Oh my god, so much gunslinger shit to do for what he does. What he does.
He think Mod's got like we gonna die anyways. He needs to stop playing. We gonna finish the job this time.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he looks dead at Dinah and smirks with a toothy, fanged grin. His he spins his double barrel musket from over his back, takes aim. Takes does. Does a targeting shot. My targeting short. Sorry. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, indeed.
Who was it that took him down? It was Zyno, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then he gashed his formed
They
out.
were
That's what
going. Yeah,
happened.
they were going. They were going back and forth, and Zyno ended up winning the exchange.
You're a little bitch.
So
That immediate action.
Mod's like, um, it's like, as he takes aim, he's like,
You want payback?
round two, drunken shot.
That immediate action.
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Am I here?
We hear ya. As he takes a shot, he then
He misses.
drops. He takes the he leaps and takes a shot. As he takes a shot, he's leaping to left backwards and laid prone right beneath the balcony.
Well, he fucking failed? He fucking tripped?
No, he fucking took a shot and then went prone behind the balcony, so he can't get targeted.
Oh, okay.
When it's Zino's turn, Zino will have to find the way. If Zino wanted to, anybody that wanted to attack him would have to wait for him to fucking pop back up, pretty much.
So I'm going to use a gunslinger dodge as an immediate action.
Immediate act, gunslinger dodge.
Mm-hmm. That's right. He could do that.
Action. Yeah. Wait, how high do those pillars go? Those pillars go. Why is he there? I said he was on his shoulder. I don't know why I'm moving there. Ooh, wrong layer. back to the token layer. Okay, that's how it was supposed to be. I remember saying he was on his shoulder. He takes a shot here after he's done. And I will cover him.
How come he didn't shoot at Metzor?
You take.
Stop playing.
You take +2 greater distracting. Seeking. Oh, I didn't put the fucking. Ooh. Let me. So we should. Seeking. Oh, seeking. Seeking does what? Range weapons. You're negating this. Oh, okay. What about greater distract? Must be a Pathfinder one. Okay. Destroy. Greater. Here it is. Anytime a creature's been struck would have to succeed at a concentration. Oh. Alright. I took off 8, so that's 1d12 plus 22. What the fuck?
So, did my dodge not work?
Your dodge would have done
Because I'm adding +4 because I'm going prone.
Nah, you didn't say that. Gotta state that.
your touch AC, your firearm touch AC, 26.
Oh, he's shooting at your gun.
No. His touch AC against firearm. Because he has a different Zino has a different AC against firearm touch tag. And then Gunslinger Dodge does spend 1 grip point, doing so grants you +2 AC. Alternatively, you could drop prone, gain +4 AC, can perform this feat while wearing. So grip point is used and your AC is 30. With the roll he got, he was still able to hit. Able to hit, you're prone. And you take 32 points of damage, so 52, and you targeting shot to your head, which means you're confused for 1 round. Unless you're next to the Vulpinol, which you are. So, Mod wasn't aware of that. Mod, in fact, is wondering why. Like, okay, so the shot grazes your head. Blood spurts out from your head.
Oh shit! This nigga got shot.
Lines up against the. It's like a spray across the wall, and that was supposed to leave you like, mentally fucked up from that shot. However, thanks to the aura of the Vulpinol that's near you, your senses were kept clear and unconfused, and you just glare right straight. You could glare straight at Mod. With that glare of like, yeah, I took the hit and it didn't do what you wanted it to do. Right before he ended up ducking down. You see hit from his eyes like a look of confusion himself. Like, wait, you're just supposed to be fucked up from that. Like, oh shit, what happened? All right,
because he's near Metzor. That's what he's thinking.
What?
Nothing. Go on, continue.
Oh, let me add all these other shit. That one, 20. That one.
How's it already 8:00?
Nigga, it's 9 over here. I gotta leave in like 30 minutes.
Right.
That shit's crazy.
Shit went fast, right?
We had it was partially my fault. We started late because.
I know you talking to the bitches, though. I know how it goes. As soon as you start working out, I get it. It's all right. I'm not hating on it.
No, we started late because I made a promise to my kids. That's why we started.
Niggas over here like, call me Redbeard, baby. Call me Redbeard.
Call me Red.
Yo.
Come get this ginger.
Gingerbeard.
He was like, I'll show you the true soul.
Lick my ginger fit.
Oh my god! I was supposed to start the session at 4, but I had to finish watching this movie with my kids. So.
Jericho heard that one. Oh no.
Next up would be Claudia.
Okay. Listen, you're going, Mike. I saw you rolling there.
Oh no, you're up. I'm just marking down the rest of the initiatives, but you definitely go next.
All right. So I'm gonna use my rod of what's it called? I don't think I used it, have I?
Which rod?
The rod of... Oh, there it is. Lesser Rod of Quicken Spell. Have I used that?
What? I don't have it marked in. I don't know. No.
I don't think I used it. I know I used up all the charges for the bracers of Rapid Casting.
When did you get that rod? Did you just pick it up?
It says I have a rod of...
You got it off that fucking girl, the one that disintegrated.
I got a brace. I have a braces of armor +7 equipped. It must have been recent. A rod of giant summoning, and also a lesser rod of quicken spell pencil.
He got it off the girl we fought with the two niggas. Like she died, then the two dudes appeared.
And I also got a rod of still silence, up to like 6 level spells.
I would say you must have.
I got it from somewhere.
Yeah, I would say you must have picked that up because.
Oh yeah,
I would say I have on my sheet like all the items that. Oh, there it is. You do have it. I do have it listed. It's
Well, I'm glad I wrote it down.
I do have it listed. You've used it twice, so you have one more use.
Which one? The quicken spell one.
The quicken one.
Okay.
I couldn't find it because I had it written down different. I just put down rod of quicken. So I'm like,
yeah, I got it. Yeah.
So I'm like, where is this rod? I'm like, oh, there it is.
What is a rod of giant summoning? Anything I summon will be giant size?
Anything you summon, will have the giant simple template on it, which means it'll be bigger, so it'll have more strength, more. It's size. So if it's supposed to be a large creature, it'll be a huge creature.
Ooh, interesting. All right.
It'll be a great Titan.
Okay. So if I summon a fire giant, that means it'll be like bigger. All right.
It'll be a huge fire.
Or a Titan giant. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna use that rod of lesser quicken spell, and I'm gonna cast haste on the party.
Party buff haste.
Yeah, haste on everyone. I think I can also haste my golem as well, right?
Yeah.
The shield guardian. All right, so everyone's hasted. Hopefully Mentor is in range. I don't know if he's in range or not. So he's going on his own.
Yeah, I was trying to take the action off you. You the spellcaster.
All right, so that was my swift action. As for my standard action, I'm gonna cast a spell. Well, it looks kind of dark in here, doesn't it? So I'm gonna bring in some light. I'm sure. Since
sunlight.
Since it would approve, I'm gonna cast a light base spell. I'm gonna cast. Yeah, Cynthia never seen
Actually,
this.
if you read, oh no, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast what's it called? Going through my brain. I'm gonna cast Radiant Assault, Lewis. Radiant Assault. Another cast that's pretty cool.
Rod of Quicken. Alright, that's used. Boom. You got the haste on everybody.
That's
Everybody's got +1 to their attacks, +1 to your reflex, plus 30 feet to your speed. If you
Damn, that nigga mess is moving like motherfucking.
plus 30 enhancement bonus to your speed, so it's not going to stack if you already have it.
Now you want to say shit. That's all right. I'm still moving like that.
It's not going to stack.
But you got an extra attack, though. You got an extra attack.
But you get an extra attack if you don't, extra attack and a full attack.
Plus one to reflex. I mean, even though you got a high reflex, it doesn't hurt. For the rest of us, still our people, though, it's very helpful.
Now.
You ain't got shit.
All right.
And you casted that. What did you what slot did you use? Was that for the haste?
That was Beguiler stuff. I got 2 level 3 slots, right?
Beguiler.
One left, right?
Claudius has
1 slot left now, right? For level 3
you have 2 slots left. You have 1.
Lewis,
now I got 1 left, right?
Yeah.
The winged guys are flying or no?
Making sure we got the same record. All right, Lewis, I'm casting for my standard action, I'm casting Radiant Assault.
That's a move. Yep.
I'm gonna target like the main. I see like 3 main dudes there. So basically
20-foot radius burst area, instantaneous. It is a light spell. The spell releases energy. With an outstretched hand, you gesture toward the area where the spell will come into effect. An instant later, a blast of multicolored light fills that area. 20-foot radius burst. It will release energy in the form of a multitude of rainbow-colored beams that erupt in every direction within the area designated by you. The kaleidoscope burst of energy will deal 15d6 points of damage, and all creatures will be dazed for 1d6 rounds. They pass their will save, they take half damage, and are just dazzled.
You know they're gonna pass their will save. Lewis's monsters have like plus 30, like will plus or everything.
So you pull out.
They need a 1.
You pull out the eye of one of the fucking.
You
pull out the eye of one of the demons because you just need the eye of any outsider 4 hit dice.
Any outsiders over 4.
You pull out the eyes of one of their own, like, oh, I got a Demodon eye.
Pretty much.
Squeeze it in your hands and into a pulp as you cast the spell, and it.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Using evil to fight evil. All right. I'm gonna run for the DC, Lewis.
All right, I'm gonna grab grab one of these boxes. There we go. I'll grab that box, and I'll make it.
Wait a second.
Pink.
Let's see, plus.
No.
The level 7 color.
No, yeah. Don't make it pink. It's the wrong color. I use that color for something. There we go. Grab fucking.
Oh, that's not. Oh, that was gonna be a 5 for a second. That was gonna be a 5 or a 1 for a second there. I'll take a 30.
I thought you were gonna have a low DC for that one. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, man. I'm ahead. That's better than the base DC of 10. Anything higher than a 10 is always good. Even if it's at 11.
All right, there's the radius thing. Where did you want to center it?
Okay, can I move it? Do I have control over it or no? Give me access.
I don't think so. No, I think it's only controlled by the person that drew it. Just do the circle thing on the intersection that you want to.
All right, let me zoom in the map a little bit because I got to zoom out. All right, so I definitely want to get Dudrid, the Celebar Youth, Vildron, and Kanihari. As long as I can get those people.
So you want to get it up on that balcony, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. If I could hit the other priests, why not? If I could get both priests, Dudrid, Vildron, and Kianin, that'd be perfect. Anything else would be extra. I think probably one of the priests I probably won't be able to get. Actually, I think I can.
You could, yeah. I'm trying to grab the fucking. Come on. Grab it. Oh, that explains. I think if you let me see where he could center it.
I can't
Center it
go up
right
this
at
fast.
the edge. Center it right at the edge, right there.
Yeah, if you go up one more and to the right more, I think I can get everybody that way. If you go up more one,
Well, I
and
have
then
to
to the
make
right.
sure it's within line of sight. So, like the edge of the balcony is your best bet.
I got a line of sight. I'm like right there. The
How high
dais
are you
right
flying
there. I
up?
can see everything.
I'm trying. That ain't shit.
Well, I don't think I'm flying at the moment.
I have you listed as 10 feet up in the air. I think.
I guess I'm 10 feet in there. Well,
10 feet in the air, you can probably center it one more over then. So right there, everything within that pink up on that balcony will be struck.
I cannot get this priest over here. This priest, this one over here to the far right. I cannot get him too. Oh no!
Yeah, you could.
If it goes
move it
up one more,
yeah,
if it goes up one more, if you move it up once, I'll be able to get everyone.
Yeah.
Boom! There, everybody's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 top dogs right there. That'll be perfect. Yeah.
Where's the center of effect? Right here is the center. All right. We got a DC of
30. 30. Will be 30.
Who's up there? We got Mod, we got D-Rick, and we got the Priest.
I mean, remember, it doesn't just a reminder, it doesn't bypass spell resistance, so they probably have to roll spell resistance first. Does that apply?
Yeah, no, I saw that. That's why I'm checking to see which one's got spell resistance. Oh, he does not. D-Reed. Roll spell resistance against D-Reed.
I gotta start getting dressed real quick, guys.
Alright.
What would that be? 1d20 plus 25?
Yeah, whatever you. Yeah, 1d20 plus your castle level.
My castle level 25, right? What is it? I got that tattoo on. My ring, I think, it adds to like another plus 5 also. Or plus 1 or some shit.
Your castle level should be.
Mm-hmm.
25th, yeah.
What is it, 25?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think the Herb priests have it either.
Oh wow.
Oh, they do have it too.
I'll be rolling. That shit went from an 18 to a 4. Ain't that something?
Roll two more checks.
Okay. Wow, a 3. Okay. The spell resistance is gonna like get all of them, I guess. Okay. 29, 28, 35.
Oh my god.
They all resist the spell. I'm telling you, man, the fucking monsters are too powerful, Lewis. I'm a fucking archmage and my shit gets like resisted like if I was a freaking lower mage and shit. I don't feel like an archmage, Lewis. I do not feel like an archmage right now.
You are fighting the Cagewrights and their minions.
I don't feel like an archmage, bro.
Well,
That's
they're
all
the
I'm gonna say. I
minions
don't feel
too.
like an
Even the
archmage.
minions fucking.
Exactly. Even the mooks are resisting my spells. Like what the fuck? Yeah, freaking monsters are too powerful.
Luck in that shit. Damn.
Even the mooks are resisting my freaking powers. Are you serious? Right. It's all good.
Well, you did
It's all
catch.
good.
I was gonna say you did catch. I mean, Mod will be affected, and Kayana Hin as well, because neither of them have spell resistance. So you did get.
Mod. Who's Mod?
Yeah, Mod's there. He's just he was just hiding behind.
That's the gunfinger.
Oh, the vampire. All right, because I don't even see the avatar. All right.
I had him
Awesome.
I had him banished, quote unquote. He's like on the floor, prone
Yeah, because he's hidden. Because
behind the balcony,
we don't know where he's at. Well, that's good. I got him too. Good.
and she does. I didn't.
Indeed.
Yeah, she doesn't have spurs or anything against it. I think counter it.
Well, at least if two members of the Cagewrights gets affected, that'll be great. Out of the battle for 1d6 rounds. I mean, I kind of expected Diedrich to. You know, he's a mega boss. That shit ain't gonna fly. But at least some of his lieutenants, man. I wonder if some of his lieutenants out of the battle. These are all actual Cagewrights, right? Diedrich, Vidron, and Kinahi, and Mod. They're actually Cagewrights or apprentices.
Mod's just a Mod was just a vampire that was helping out that dread necromancer that was hired to fight you guys. But he's not really. I mean, I guess now he's helping out the Cagewrights, but he originally wasn't part of the
I got
Cagewrights.
it.
He was part of the. Oh, when yeah, he's not a
That's
Cagewright
fine.
or an apprentice. When Riavati had her meeting, she had summoned whatever basically evil groups or evil creatures, that would be
I remember.
that would be interested in taking over the area once they opened up the portal. So she was basically like gathering allies, and Maud was part of a group that was supposed to be like part of the allies of that group. So.
Well, I gotta have Bupino do something too. I forgot. Let's see.
Any individually targeted spells have 50% chance to fail. While blinking except that you have control over the timing. The attack misses automatically unless while blinking spells. Oh, so it's a stronger form of blink. So while blinking, you can half damage. Okay. I'm gonna roll reflex and Mod's reflex. Yeah,
reflex. You mean will save?
Not reflex.
Will save.
I said will. I don't know. I thought I see an area effect. I fucking automatically thought reflex. I could see it. Will save. That's what it is. Will. All right. Kayana. Will.
Well, I'm glad you said it out loud so I could correct you.
All right, and Mod will.
Yeah, 211.
Yeah, she did. So did. I'm pretty sure. I would be surprised if Mod passed will. Yeah, I didn't think so. Mod and Raiden Assault. Mod and Kyanahin, one of the Cagewrights, did not have spell resistance. They failed their will saves, which means they will take the 15d6 points of damage. You can roll that. And since they failed, they are dazed for 1d6 round.
1d6 round. Well, I'll take that. One case right
out. Let's go.
For real, yo.
All right, so that's the damage, and now I'm gonna roll 1d6 for the base.
Kyanahin has. Yeah, roll a d6 so I can see.
Get the fuck out of here, guys. This is what I roll for the 1d6 base.
So for one round, their turns will be skipped. Well, hey, not bad because Kyanahin was gonna go
one
up
round
next.
for free. Yo, man. I rolled 3, 5, 1. You gotta freaking bullshit. And look all the 6 that I got for the 15d6 damage, which I could care less about because we already have enough damage even. Can I have one of those 6 instead for this? I'll put that 1 in the damage over there. I could care less about damage. Damage is a bonus. All right, so I'm gonna have Bupino do something as well, and he's still there to summon. He might as well do something.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? Yeah, don't
Let
forget he
me
has
see
to
what.
be near Cynthia and Verlaine them so they don't get confused.
I saw that Cynthia already casted a scroll to remove somebody's
That way, did
sanity.
she?
I think she used the scroll. Yeah,
I thought we looked. Thought we.
he had like Watson had like a level 4 spell. I think. And I'm like, oh wow, that's a good spell.
Oh, there was a
Yeah,
spell, and then I had to read it, and it
that's the
said,
scroll.
yeah. But was it just one spell?
That was all we needed.
Who was it? I thought it
Oh, and
was
it took
both
off
Cynthia and Delaney
multiple. It took off multiple things. I mean,
for
did it
both of
work
them.
on multiple creatures? Shit, I can't remember now.
I think it worked only on one person.
I thought it was one person too, but I thought we only needed one.
Fuck, I forgot the name of the spell.
Goes, it was
I remember reading the last sentence and thinking,
because at first you thought it didn't work. Now it's like, yeah, it does. I
yeah.
read
Well,
it.
yeah. Then I read the last sentence. It was like confusion effect. So I was like, oh, there it is. But I can't remember if it was one target or multiple.
I don't know. What's the name of that spell, Watson? I'll look it up.
Heart's eased. It cures confusion insanely. One creature per level. Oh, okay.
Oh, one creature per level, so I guess it affected both of them then.
Yep.
All right, so they good. All right, so in case I don't know if Simon was paying attention last round. Last time, Vopono, he casted flame arrows on like 50 of your bullets. That means that's an extra 1d6 fire damage on Simon. Keep that in mind. So what he's gonna do this time around, he's gonna cast what else he has? He has flame arrows, holy smite. I could do holy smite. Long shot, probably won't do shit, but better than nothing. So he's gonna do 20-foot radius burst. Same where Claudius cast a spell. He's gonna do Lewis holy smite. Open it.
Holy smite. All right. That's also an area effect, and that goes same spot. He's not flying, so it would have to be more at the edge of the sword.
You know what? That's a very weak spell. It has low resistance to you don't have that much levels. I think it's better off he casts it on the mooks. I think.
All right, so like right on top of his egg, like right there.
Let me see. Where you put it at? Yeah. That's perfect. Yeah, mooks and even Vidran. Yeah, that's fine. That works.
All right, holy smite.
Yeah, that works. Yeah. Holy smite. Yeah, it has a better chance of working on those creatures, if at all.
I'm gonna say
they also get the power.
Full. I think the castle level was 7.
The caster level is, I'll let you know right now. Oh, wow. I
7.
Creature out.
Yeah, it's 7.
It's caster level 7. Yeah, caster level 7 is, yeah. Alright, so. Alright, so I guess I have to roll,
DC would be 70.
Since this is spell like ability, I don't roll for the DC, right? It's automatic?
Yeah, it's automatic. It's 17. So 3d8 damage.
Alright.
Roll 1d6 for an evil outsider. So roll 3d8 and then roll 7d6.
3d8 and then 76? Okay.
Yeah. On it for 1 round. Damage by hand negates the blindness. So I gotta roll. Alright, so the Cagewrights. Spell resistance. They do have spell resistance. Roll shit. Roll
what? 1d20 plus
7. That's not gonna go.
many times? Just once?
Twice. Oh, no way it's gonna beat that.
15
Actually, you know what? Roll
and
it.
17.
Give me 3 more rolls.
Oh, shit. All of them got score resistance? All right. 3. All right. All right. 21. 18. And 20.
Oh my god. So as the holy energy bursts across all of them and then fizzles, and then comes out, the Farastu and Beardron come out of the holy smite unscathed.
Low level summon anyway. Well, I'm gonna have him move out there as a freaking scapegoat. All right, no offense, Buffalo. What's his movement? He got haste. He'll say he'll.
If you
serve
add
as
him in the
spot
haste,
on.
then he's hasted. Yeah, so his speed will be 60 feet, I think. Yeah. 60 feet.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll put him up here. Like if he's a bard, he is a paladin. A little bit has paladin abilities. So I'll keep him. Actually, no, I'll keep him alive for now because if somebody gets hurt, he has laying on hands.
So yeah, Zino got hurt. So
yeah, Sino got hurt. He got. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't know somebody. I thought everybody had full HP. I would have freaking done laying on hands on him. When did he get hurt?
He got shot by Mod.
Mod just shot me last turn.
I remember you saying something good in the dog. I figured that you done. Oh, well, still, I can't take it back. My bad, Sino. I didn't even know. I would have freaking had you healed because I knew that spell was gonna fail anyway. My bad, man. I didn't even know. And not only that, you also got temporary HP. How come that
Yeah, I
didn't
saw
get
that. 32 damage. I gotta fix that. 32.
So you're probably not even hurt yet, Sino, because you got temporary HP. I think Lewis bypassed it by mistake. So look at that, you're full HP. So there you go. Boom, everything. The universe corrected itself. It's good.
I'll take off the temp HP, which leaves another 14 damage. So there it is. There. That's
the only reason I'm not even gonna sacrifice Gupino. This guy has like lay on hands, this freaking creature. So I'm gonna keep it there in case somebody needs to be healed later on. And I guess I'm done. I'm gonna have the shield guardian get in front of me and protect my ass. Boom. I already activated that shield other thing beforehand, so I'm good. He's done. 5 foot movement to 5 foot movement to the back, I guess. Boom. There you go.
Oh, wait,
So I got what? Cover, I think, yeah.
Okay, so Millennium uses a standard action to activate his boot to the Blue Duke and to teleport. Does it work?
No, it failed.
Even though he's not, even though he's not good.
Well, now you know.
He's not good. I mean.
Well, now you know it affects all creatures, including the enemy.
Yay!
So that was my standard action. My my movement. I'm gonna do. I've been hasted, right?
Big boots and stepping. Yeah. That's a standard action.
So I could have 65 for my movement speed. Then.
Do we have a? Belena doesn't have the haste icon on the wings. Isn't that like for haste? No, the wing is for flying.
No, wings is flying. I have the haste on my party buff sheet. It was like 10 party buffs. So.
Got it. Yeah, the main.
You said the yellow outline is not the balcony. It's the balcony.
Damn, I have to leave for work in like 1 minute. Like literally gotta go.
Get to Mestor because he's already at the bottom.
Sorry, man.
Mestor's go.
Nah, I can't do that. You can't skip the turn process.
Alright, so Valenum jumps down off the die. Down over there, goes over next to Nestor. It's your move action.
That nigga knew better than shoot me out of that light.
Any swift actions you use or no?
Go there. And my swift action, I will do. No, I'll play my Swift.
You use what?
My Swift action out challenge. I use Night Challenge on Verdrin.
Nice challenge.
He's my fighting challenge on him.
Fighting. You got a +3 to your will, attack, and damage on him.
Matter of fact, no. I'll do Kiss the Metal. Let's go. Let's try Volk, everybody. Let's get it. Test the metal.
Oh shit, he's a testament. Fuck you.
I thought they were worked at 11. You worked early?
I guess maybe tonight he had to come in early for some reason.
So it's only like 9 over here. 9:30. I know last time I think he played until 10:30.
Right, yeah. They probably had to go in early. Late. Shit. Nice challenge.
So that's my standard. My
You
PC
use your standard for
standard.
your
What's it?
boots. Your standard was for your
I
boots.
didn't. That's what I said. I use my standard, my movement, and my Swift.
Oh, okay.
So I'm done after that.
See, the DC of Testamental was 24. I gotta roll. We'll save for all those creatures. Must have line of sight and line of effect. Okay. So we roll 4. 1, 2. Okay.
Pretty much everybody knows. This goes out to you and you, you.
You did both, right?
One got. Yeah, I'm put the shield. Folks. Who else?
Oh yeah, I need to remember I have 2 shields out.
You have what?
I have 2 shields out.
Took 2 shields.
Both your shields got enchanted, by the way, not just one.
Yeah.
Both are enchanted. Because when I did that enchantment, it was a chain spell, meaning that anything within 20 feet radius has like +5 to attack and hit.
Oh shit.
So even if you had daggers or whatever, your cestus, anything you wanted enchanted is a +5 right.
All right. Well, one of you got a Cagewright that's both as well.
Oh shit.
Beardron, the Drow Elf, the Drow Eldritch Knight, you should say. And glares over at Belay and I'm like, that one's mine.
Oh, we have an Eldritch Knight? That's like my favorite class. I love those
Beardron Darakor, the male Drow Elf. He's lovers with Kyanahan, the arcane archer wood elf that was up in the perched up on the balcony who got dazed.
I always want to play Arcane Archer too.
Yeah, he's the from your character's research, he's a War Mage Eldritch Knight.
Nice.
And he's
been nice in Pathfinder.
War Mage Eldritch Knight. You see some scrolls on him, potion belt with potions. He wields a sickle sword that's got a wand hooked up into a chamber on the sickle sword. The sickle sword is known to be particularly effective against spellcasters, arcane spellcasters. The sickle sword is an exotic blade that curves multiple times along its 3.5 foot length. Its hilt is long and curved, and its blade bears a small secondary grip partway up its length, which allows a wielder with a free hand to rapidly twist the sword in unpredictable ways.
Ooh.
He's wearing a mithril full plate suit, but he seems to maneuver in that full plate quite easily. So there's some nimbleness to his movements. He's got a helmet. And a magic belt, and he's got a cloak that looks like flowing quicksilver.
That's dope.
And he's also got a few wands hooked to his belt as well. So he's got wands and scrolls on his belt, on top of a potion belt. So he's got like all the magic items, a bunch of magic.
And so that's Virgin, right?
That is Virgin Darakor, the War Mage Eldritch Knight Drow.
From his picture, I thought he was wielding 2 weapons. He's just wielding 1.
Yeah, he's wielding 1, and it's a sickle sword. I can't find a picture of a fucking sickle sword wielding Drow, so I grabbed just a Drow elf that would look like a pretty decent Eldritch Knight. So he also has.
Does
he have 2?
It looks like it, but I'm probably just wrong.
Oh no, it's just 1. That's what it looks like.
Oh, okay. That was just that little S is a fucking power of sickle or some sort.
So that sword is supposed to be a sickle sword, not a long sword.
Yeah, not
right?
a long sword. It's supposed to be a sickle sword.
Got it.
I got it basically for the image because that's basically what I want him to look like.
Looks pretty intimidating.
And he what was I trying to say? Oh, he also has surrounding him these chaotic infused blades of like a ring of blades, like kind of like an aura around him. On top, and his skin, you notice his skin has like a metallic sheen to it. Well, so it looks like it has a metallic sheen to it.
From visual observation, it looks like he's buffed to fight melee combatants, pretty much. Sturdy skin, those little blades around him to hurt anyone trying to hurt him. Melee. He's prepared for message.
Oh yeah, haste. I knew I forgot something with haste. Haste gives everyone +1 to AC. Not bad. That's one AC, CMD, attack. Lock that down. All right. Yeah, Valenum's turn is done. You got this creature vote, and you got this Cagewright vote. Anybody else?
How does it feel, Valenum?
D-Read and the
being a cop.
D-Read and the priest. Let me roll.
Taking them hits.
This dude Valenum is used to going after everything has already, like, everybody already acted. Like,
oh yeah, he passed.
No.
And the herb priest.
I have to finally go forward and do my job and like vote early. Oof.
Oh, I was under. I'm pretty sure that one passed.
I think Mesor also in his house, he has that coin or stone that has like the silent.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
So
D-Read and
in case you ever want to pull it out.
Williams done. Kayanahan does not take a turn, for she is dazed.
She's the only one that got dazed? Yes.
Cynthia,
Arcane Archer. She looks dangerous. She can
her
pump
move
us from range.
action, she takes out her necklace that has Celestial Brilliance on it, and it should have a 240-foot range on it. So it should hit all those people in there.
And I don't think she has anything to help her get out of being dazed either. No, doesn't. No, Jackson. No, she has a lot of buffs, but nothing like that. Any feats? No, she has none of those like that. Be immune to loss for energy. Alright, making sure her end, so her turn's done. Ah, this guy. Alright.
Whose turn is done?
Kayanahan, she didn't have one, so it's done.
Oh, sorry.
He's like, who? Who? When? What? That I was not the. This is bullshit. Come on out. Come on.
Let me know when I could go.
Lewis, I'm gonna put the shield guard at full HP because he has fast healing 5. He should have been at full HP like ages ago.
Yeah.
Okay, then you know. Is it he or it? For now, I'm gonna give it a ancient. I'll probably put the spirit of Solarian in the shield guardian. He always wanted to be a shield guardian. How about he actually became a shield guardian? I'm gonna call him Solarian. The aspect of Solarian. Oh.
When it's like expand. I did. Alright. Zokek, which you guys saw earlier, you didn't see him until just now, flies, speeding right out from between those pillars. Is now out in the open, line of sight and everything.
What's his class again?
He's the Soul Knife.
Oh yeah, Soul Knife. Oh, we fought him before. He ran away.
You fought him. He ran away. Now he's back. He's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet it's not coming back. So I might as well take that off. It's been so long. Alright. Doesn't have that benefit. He has that. He has the rest of that. And he
Is my shield guarding gonna attack the community or no?
yeah, he does. You can roll for it.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have any advanced combat techniques or just a regular punch? Melee, okay, plus CMB plus 24, attack plus 22. So just regular attack, I guess, plus 22. Yeah, he don't got no buffs on, so yeah, I guess it's regular plus 22. Man, I wish I would have buffed. I wish I had him before, so I could have given him plus 5 to his 6. Yeah, plus 22. Probably gonna miss anyways. But.
And he's got a plus 22 to attack.
Yeah. That's about it. All right.
What do you get?
20,
Yeah,
22.
a 0.
How come I got a 4? I mean, I know these guys don't like me, but
he rolled a 0. This man rolled a 0. I don't know.
I put 1d0. I still roll 0.
I need 0. This one.
I forgot to put.
Yo, fucking Digidice was like, yo, let me fuck everybody over. How about you get a 0? The something you can never roll. You just get no roll.
Freaking Digidice, man. Anyway. All right, so I got a 33. Yeah, 33.
All right, 33. And
No.
what's his age? All right. 33. Zokek's just he's got his mind blade shaped into spiked chains, and he's holding them. It's like a dark violet with with kind of like wisps of shadow like coalescing through the spike chains, and it crackles with psychic energy as he's zooming across the air towards going towards your shield guardian. In fact, your shield guardian swiftly raises his fist up to go and connect into him, and he sees it coming and he grins, and he twists himself in the air, and just as he twists himself in the air, the fist it glances off underneath his body, and then gets deflected up into the air. So as he does that, Zokek goes in with the basically between from right down here and below, fucking cuts into him with his mind blade, and he's like, ah! It's like he put extra power behind it.
Okay. Shield guardian goes like Claudius, I will protect you, master. No, I'm kidding. The man tells me like that. You're my ward.
What's the bonus 30?
He's attacking the shield guardian, right?
Yeah.
Yes. A 5.
Yes. And what's the
his AC is 30. His AC is 33. The shield guardian. Probably still hit.
Oh yeah, this is stats. Yeah, AC 33. Oh no, wait, 32.
Oh, wait, 34 because of haste.
32. Oh, you hasted it. You hasted it. That's right. 33. Then.
No, but it says 33 normally in the sheet that you sent me in my email. It says AC 33, CMD 35, speed 60, plus 1 extra attack, plus 1.
Yeah, well, because when it had a haste spell stored in it, and when you guys first fought it, it used it. That's why I had it. Yeah.
All right. All right. So I guess I'll keep it. It's almost like he tasted it back.
It still and it has improved mage
so
armor still on, thanks to freaking Riavati. She had it. She cast
Riavati.
it. Yeah.
Okay, good. Also, with the improved with the greater mage armor, that's what makes it 33 then, right? And haste?
Yeah.
Okay. So 33 then.
So yeah, AC 33. I roll 5. Whatever. Okay, plus 5. All right. Yeah, he still hit on that.
Still hit. All right.
Even with the power attack or piranha strike.
Oh, we got hit easily, man.
2d4 points of damage plus 30. Great spike chance. No, but he's using weapon. Plus it doesn't bleed. It's a construct. Okay. So it's 3 full points. All right. Dilkek's turn. Don't. And that goes to yeah. The sheep. He said no one went to melee. That's the.
What the hell? My
Oh,
audio still working?
Darren's at work. He's calling when he says he's gonna call when it's his turn. Oh shit. Um. Should. All right. I have for double. Oh, 6. All right. So as you all recall, one of the Medusa sisters had escaped. And it looks like she's back. She came out from back here. We're behind these pillars and everything. She's stuck. She comes rushing out. Rushing out with her turn completed because she double moved. Cynthia's turn.
Okay. Cynthia uses a swift action to she uses a swift action to activate the full benefit of her enlightened step spell. So that means she gains a fly speed of 120 feet, perfect with perfect maneuverability for the next 10 rounds. Sorry. That's swift action to do that. She uses a standard action to cast the spell. Um, she uses her standard action to cast the spell Surge of Fortune. How many action points does she have?
She has 3.
3. You want to use one action to keep Surge of Fortune. So that's her Swift, and that's her Standard.
Power of your deity flows through you, guiding your movements. You gain +2 attack, damage, save, skills, ability, spell penetration, and haste. At any point, you can channel some of it into a single instant of perfect fortune as an immediate action. The result of the next attack, save, skill, ability, or spell is treated as a natural 20. As long as it occurs before one round. Okay. Surge of Fortune.
So with haste on Cynthia, I mean, her movement speed, her flight speed should be 150 feet, right?
Yep.
So she flies.
Attack damage, save, skill. Oh,
Uh,
alright. Yeah, you got her move action.
I got move back.
Huh? No. I said her move action. She moves there. How high is she in the air? Is she still 20 feet in the air, or does she move up? Or
And she wants to move all the way up. Now that's a pillar, right?
this is a pillar, yeah. So it goes all the way up to the ceiling, 60 feet.
Okay, I just want to hide. So no one should head to her. Except she's trying to hide behind that pillar to gain line of sight from everyone that's on the balcony.
Alright.
Can people on the balcony see her behind that pillar?
No.
Okay. So she did her standard. She used her.
And you said you went all the way up to the ceiling?
Yeah.
She's 60
So
feet.
that's her standard. That's her swift,
And her move.
and that's her move.
That's one. Was flying. Alright, the Earth Priest fly out. flying. That means they're 30 feet here. Here. Fly there, and 2 rays shoot out. That's all. They both miss him as he dodges, but just as he does that, then you see the Koopas, as a ray shoots out from them, these also see them cast. They start to cast. And as they cast both their hands, they clench together. As they clench together, Metsuo can feel the bones inside his body, attempting to crack and splinter apart. Now, I know he has spirit. Yeah, count spell resistance. And its spell resistance is 6, so I have to go cast a level check to see if their magic goes through. And their cast level. Really? How's that possible? That doesn't. Really? I did myself. No way. So how are they able to even get the fuck? How they even? That's it. No ability to. All right. Well, I picked myself on that one. Let's see if they go through. 21. No and no.
One.
All right. So they both cast spells. Cynthia was able to recognize the spells. Spells they faced before, they were bone shatter spells. However, their caster level could not penetrate Netzawar's spell resistance. So Cynthia was able to easily deduce that the Kalubar Priests may have the ability to steal divine energy from the gods to use for themselves and their allies. However, because they lack spellcasting ability naturally or trained, it seems that they only acquired divine magic by being priests. The caster level isn't that great, so they were not able to penetrate Metzo's fucking spell resistance.
Oh shit.
Because that spell, under normal conditions, they should have had a caster level to beat a spell.
So it's like having the power but lacking the technique.
And pretty much, yeah. Yeah, their castle level is pretty low, even though it's a high level spell. Their castle level is lower than castle level is lower than the castle level you should be to even cast the fuck.
Mm.
I'm like, what?
Damn, T'Challa, we can't hear you, bro.
Oh yeah, I think you.
Yeah, I see your mouth moving, son.
Oh, it could.
Nah,
Yeah, it's not even working at all. Yeah, it's resetting. So the Herb Priest.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, what I was gonna say, man, is that the class is still very good because although
Oh yeah.
you take 10 levels of that class, you can cast level 9 free spells. However, your cast level is only 10. You're like, what the fuck? Son, that's nothing. But the thing is, though, bro, but take it out, bro. You can be a level 10 fighter, level 10 you priest, and you got access to level 9 spells. That's still freaking OP. All you need is just 10 levels up
Yeah, you just
class.
have to use buff spells mainly.
You gotta, yeah, pretty much use it for buff spells, pretty much. Yeah,
You can increase the castle level further, but it has to be
yeah, man.
class levels in another spell casting class. So if you were a sorcerer or priest, then you can add your sorcerer class to level. Well, no, you can only add half of it to the Herb Priest. So if you were 10 sorcerer, 10 Herb Priest, your Herb Priest castle level would be 15 instead of 20.
But it's a pretty unique class, man. It's basically, you could be a faithless, not believing no deity. 10 levels. That prestige has 10 levels. And basically, you get access from level 1 priest spells to all the way up to level 9 priest spells. I'm like, what? I remember, but you have to be evil, though. That's why I'm like,
yeah,
you
have to be evil, and you have to.
Be evil. It doesn't look at me. I'm like, fuck. Unless I make some, it wouldn't make sense. You have to be evil, man. They make sure that shit is not for, like, heroes. That fucking prestige is crazy.
It's a way of becoming a cleric without having to worship a deity.
Yeah, man, you don't gotta worship no deity, whatever. Which fuck,
you're stealing the divine power from.
Yep.
That's what it basically says. It says you found a way to steal it.
You found a loophole to steal freaking the divine power.
All right, so their turn is done. That leaves Zyno.
I like the flavor of the youth priest. They're pretty dope. They shouldn't be targeting Maxwell though. They should target other people.
Well, they knew the Bone Shatter spell would work on him. They just didn't think they weren't going to be able to penetrate Asperus, and so Metzoas basically sat there like absorbing the energy, and it just the magic hit him, and like it just washed across them like. And the characters are like,
there's no shortcuts, man. You got to be a true priest to get all that caster level, true devotion.
You got to.
Yeah.
Darren is over here. Darren's posting on fucking. He's watching on Twitch. He's like, "Yeah, too powerful. Man, smack that spell to the floor." Oh shit! All right. Yeah, Zyno. It's his turn. Thrown on the floor after trying to dodge an attack. You're not confused done this turn thanks to the Volpin.
So, Lewis, the ricochet shot deed, is that only one shot? Because it doesn't specify.
It depends on the action used. Ricochet shot. You can fire a shot and have it ricochet. When you do, use that square to determine. Square to you can make a shot. As long as you have it, make the shot. You can spend. Let's choose to spend the grip before. Alright, you can use it as many times as you want.
So it could be used for full attack. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. This guy's fucking evolved for Ocelot now. Let me ricochet these shots.
So now this brings up another question. If you spin a grip point to ignore all forms of cover and concealment,
I like it, Simon. I like it.
Could I shoot mod? Is what
That
I'm
shit
asking.
says you can spend 100 points to ignore the effects of all cover.
That also brings up the
Or
question: what if the creature's invisible?
You would have to know the square that it's in. Ignore the effect of all cover or concealment. It's not going to ignore total cover or total concealment.
So the question is, could I use this feat? Would it work if I were trying to shoot mod? That's what I'm asking.
Let me. Well, I knew somebody was going to ask this question. Could it ignore total cover and total? Here, does the spending of grit negate invisibility? Oh, somebody asked that question. But it's totally, but you still can't visually locate.
It really
I would
shouldn't,
say you
because
would have
like
to know.
the whole spirit of the ability is to hit people that are hiding behind things, not to hit people who are invisible. Like if you look at the way that they're building it, it was for the purpose of that, really. Because you wouldn't need to ricochet a shot to hit something invisible. You just need to know what square it is. And that would be based on discernment. And then the ability would say, oh, well, you automatically ignore.
The mischance.
Right. Because usually it's mischance when you're talking about invisible shit. Or shit that has to do with like visual perception based like hiding and
Okay,
concealment.
so if I knew where the square was and he was invisible, and I used ricochet shot, I could ignore the mischance if I spit the grid for
That's
it.
what I'm looking up. I don't know if it's. It says it
I
affects
don't think you would
all
ignore it. I
cover.
think you would still have to deal
It
with the
does say
mischance
all
and
cover or
capability.
concealment. It doesn't even say cover or concealment. That shit says all cover, which means partial cover, cover, total cover, and ignore the effects of all
All
concealment.
concealments.
As in concealment and total concealment?
That's what I'm asking.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
Man.
Because that sounds like
It
you're getting a free anti-invis.
It says ricochet shot. It isn't say anything about like true seeing shot. Like the purpose of it is to bend the shot around the obstacle to hit something behind the obstacle, not to hit invisible things.
Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Yeah.
Because like
Okay. Yeah.
if a warrior had a power field, if a
Yeah,
warrior had
I
a
see
power
it
field,
now. Yeah, it's just because you still got to be able to see your target. Yeah.
you still would have to know your target is behind in that square, have an idea. The target really has to like be there visually.
When you do
Like
use the square
in the
melee.
case of a fight using a
You're
tower
just
field.
okay. Yeah, you're basically picking a spot to determine your new line of sight to the target. So, which means you still got to know that the target is there. Um, and then this square is considered the new origin of the attack. And then you use that square to determine the effects of cover. So the enemy will still have cover, and they'll still have, and then you use your own square to determine concealment. What it's saying is you can then choose to use one grip point to ignore the cover if it has it, or ignore the concealment if it has it. I wouldn't say it would ignore total concealment or total cover. That yeah. Especially total cover. That would mean the fucking thing's going through the wall, which I doubt. So, but what you're trying to do with it, can work because you know mod is there. Mod's not um you know he's there. You know which square he dropped in. So you're aiming towards that area. So yeah, your character can shoot up at the ceiling and then have the ceiling be the new, the new area for the line of effect for the shot, and then go towards mod. Yeah, you could hit mod from where you're at by ricocheting it off the ceiling.
And if I use one grit point, that would ignore the total cover he has.
If he has any cover still from where he's at, it would ignore it. Or if he has concealment.
So what if would improved precise shot come into play here?
It would. You wouldn't even need the grit point to ignore it because you already have improved precise shot.
I'm doing it.
I would say that would be for somebody who doesn't have improved precise shot.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to use an action point to emulate that feat. And then I will full attack.
Do you have blind fight?
It says, or the amateur, the class grit feature, which I have.
No, you need grit class feature or amateur gunslinger. You have the grit, and you also need blind fight.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
And yeah, me all fucking. I was like, oh shit, this guy, this guy was a fucking what? And then I looked and I'm like, oh, he don't got blind. Oh yeah.
Damn. I know I needed blind fight.
Yeah, and everybody here excited, and they're like, oh shit.
Right.
Well, Zino's pulling off some trick shots to get his fucking targets.
For real, I was impressed. I was like,
Guy's like, I'm still the better guy. Starts raining bullets, hits the ceiling, starts raining bullets on Mod. Mod's like, oh shit.
I was looking forward to see this.
I remember. Okay, so I guess for now, I will shoot Sokek for now. He's right there. He's going after Claudius. We can't have that. We need you.
Thanks.
All right. That was full attack. Oh, we rapid shot.
I will rapid shot
and deadly aim.
Yes, he tasted it.
I will -2 to each attack.
Blessed. Oh. Alright. So the bonus being that the rapid shot. That's good. So attack. And we got the other 4 attacks. So it's bonus should look like that.
The second one will use a sacred item bullet.
all gonna hit. Shit.
Not bad. 4 in the 30s.
Last
Very consistent.
Well, I was like, damn. All right, 5 hits.
All of them hit?
All of them except for the last one.
The second one was a sacred item bullet as well.
The second shot.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 14. Plus 15.
Don't forget to add his normal 1d6 fire damage because of Scarlet, and then also because of the flame arrows. Another 1d6 per bullet.
6 fire damage per hit.
If he doesn't die like that.
How much? I guess how much sacred item did again?
And then second sacred item as well.
Undead, evil, outsider, 10d6. Undead will save or flee. Not undead. He's not an evil outsider.
Should have saved it for. Oh wait, there's no other undead here. I don't think so.
It works on evil outsiders or shape changes too.
Outsider, shape changes, or undead.
Oh, okay, like Deirdre, whatever. Deirdre, he's the boss.
Then we should get 5d10.
Or the ferocity.
Yeah.
I mean, 15.
It will. Uh-oh. Okay, so I know. Don't fuck where I made. Or you get a bullet in your head. Oh, shit. That is freaking intimidating.
Jeez.
121.
Man, 1.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones in there and still didn't make a damn difference.
Damn, did I do survive or he died? He probably died.
I don't know yet.
This guy's dangerous, man.
Did you remember to add cluster shot and hammer the gap?
Oh, yeah. Well, hammer the
gap. Damn.
Oh,
the
gap the damage goes up even more. I'll tell you right now. I'll figure it out. Let me see. One. How many bullets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1 after the second attack, and then 3 after the third attack, and then 6 after the fourth attack, and then 10. So another 10 should be 131.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Hammer the gap. I didn't know you had that.
Yeah.
That's great for people that do multiple attacks, men's included.
All right. Temp HP's gone. I take off the temp.
Oh man, for Hammer the Gap, the damage is multiplied on a critical hit too. What?
Oh, he did. Okay, yeah, he passed.
He passed with 42. Oh, that dude got man HP. Not even his 50.
He had temp HP. He had the temp HP on top of that.
Oh, okay. I was gonna sound like damn.
I see the blue bar there. The blue bar is empty now.
I didn't even see the blue bar before. I didn't even notice.
We got 67.
Let's come back for round 2. This time I'll finish the job.
8. Okay, yeah, he passed. Like there, like he took those shots, and you see like sparks of psychic energy, like fucking being dispersed off of him after he's taken each of the hits, and then you see blood start to get drawn from blood starts to disperse out from his shoulder, and then the leg. He just starts taking real hits.
You lucky that last shot didn't hit him.
He screams out, like, "Mom, do something about this!"
Mom, he told his mom. Oh, Maud, the Winkler.
Yeah. And yeah, Dino's still prone.
He gave him a call during his go. It's 9:30, so I gotta get going.
All right.
9:25 to be specific, but.
All right.
Damn, man. 9:26 already. It's crazy.
Perfect starting point. That way, Mass can take his go next round.
I say, yeah, Matt's going to take his go next turn. I mean, next time.
Next time.
I mean, I'll stay for the end. Well, half on. Damn, they got mad niggas to go still.
Right.
You got Mez. Yeah, might as well just stop. Damn, you drama dead last, yo.
Yeah. I'm like, who's last? God damn it. I'm like,
The drama is last.
Metzel. Yeah, Metzel better start making some quick work. Somebody.
Well, we set up the tempo. Pretty good. We set up, we broke the ice already. I thought there was going to be a dialogue, no? We're like, yeah, screw that.
Opening volley, man. Got Zion nearly got his head blown off.
Well, ask questions later, yeah. Shoot first, ask questions later, man.
He answered back with some ricochet shots off the ceiling and shit, on some Cyclops shit now. That was a good opening fucking opening round. I just feel bad because we literally spent the whole session, all we did was like, we didn't even get to finish round one. So, I mean, but it's not that we started that late though. We started no more than maybe a little bit after 7.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I dropped the kids off at 6. I came home. We didn't start till after 7. I had everything set up by. Oh shit. Darren.
What are we shooting for? Like 5:30 usually, or 5?
Yeah, hold on. Darren wants to take it real quick. What? You want to take your turn? Oh shit! All right, take your turn.
I'll wait till Darren first taking a turn. It's mad tight though. It's already 9:30.
You can keep watching on Twitch. You got that on your phone.
I could just. It's all being recorded anyway. I could just see it later when Louis posts it on YouTube.
Yeah, that way you don't risk like being late.
I see what you're talking about. You want to put in front of a lane
later.
We gotta communicate more to see at what time we're trying to shoot.
Yeah, you be on top of the
so that way I don't like have other stuff that I'm doing in the middle, or whether it's Saturday, Sunday.
You want to be threatening 2 of the enemies? Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got you over there.
Take it back to how we used to do it in high school and set aside the whole day just to do D&D and really, really get this shit cracking. Because if we start after 7, so basically it's like what, around 2 hours, and we still
they could fly, but they're not flying.
Around in 2 hours, and we're bullshitting. We're not distracted. We're not here playing the game like in 2 hours. That means we should start like all day then. Fuck it.
I'm down.
Let me see its bonus.
I'm down. Even if it's like once a month, we could get so much done if we had a day like that. Like once a month, we'll schedule. Like, hey, yo, that's Sunday. I mean, yo, let's be real, man. Let's be real. We all have at least one day that we usually binge watch shows or whatever.
It's Trip. I think
right?
Trip should be.
That's what I see.
Its Trip is like 36.
We'll get like so much done, like freaking 8 hours. Because then let's put it this way: even 8 hours. Obviously, first 30 minutes, 40 minutes will be yes, but then once we get the game flowing, we're going to be talking about, playing. Get all done. We can be done with this whole chapter in one day, basically.
All right. We got plus 38.
And then we can start fucking some other shit. All right, man. Love you guys, man.
Likewise, man. Take care, bro.
All right, Matt. I roll a 3. He had to go to work. He's going to work. Shit. Darren, to take your attack
Darren, that's why we were gonna stop here. So like, man had to go. That way next week we would have gone first next week.
CMD for this motherfucker.
It's too late. You already started. Like. Where the hell's Mentor at?
See right here.
Oh,
He
there he
actually
is.
failed the trip. Oh my god.
I ain't even see her. All right.
Oh shit. He's trying again. Okay, try again. Alright, I can't be rolling this shit. I can't be rolling this shit, man. That too.
Dude, it's on the
Yo,
bag,
Pachal,
man.
roll
It's on
for
the
actually
bag.
DM should be roll. Pachal, roll D20 plus 38 for me.
Okay.
He rolled a 3, then a 2.
I can't even be rolling this shit.
Okay, man.
I'm supposed to be having the players roll for another player anyway, so nobody fucking.
That shows
Should be
from
plus
45.
38, so that should be
45.
Okay. No, he got a 7. He tripped that one. This one got tripped.
He went from
a 3, then a 2.
It went from a 17 to a 7, though. I'm like, whoa. Ooh, my dial purple now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but Lane will get in this arrow between both of you will. Shit, where's his bonus?
Yeah, we might as well. If Mystic is go, we might as well finish the round then and let the DM do his stuff and then we're done.
Got that because of haste. I gotta put these bonus tips so I can remember. No, not that. Fuck. How's bonuses? Got one from the mat, one from haste. I feel like I'm missing another bonus. Thanks. First attack a minute. Alright, roll yeah, do a 1d20 plus do that.
Huh? Oh wow. I'm rolling all those attacks?
No, just
26,
roll 1d20 plus 28. So roll for the wing. What's their AC when they drop?
22.
Oh, Blaine definitely. They're raging. Raging AC is -2, so. 42. Alright, Mez hit on that attack. Yep. Oh yeah, you get another one. Roll again, he gets 2 attacks opportunities. Yeah, that hit too. Alright. What do they got? Adhesive slime. A weapon that strikes is stuck. Oh, that's only a weapon. Just punching it. Check battle. That's what it does. It's 16-8 damage. Alright, give me roll 16-8. 2, so he's gonna roll it twice.
Twice? Alright.
He rolled that twice. What the hell? Yeah, yeah, he hit with his shield. I forgot to see how much damage his shield does. I think it was 66. It's an outsider evil. So yeah, holy damage. Was that D8, right? Was it D10? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, it's D6, D8 again. It's an evil outsider, so it's D8. Roll Roll 2d8, Charlo.
Roll 2d8.
Yeah.
Once or twice?
Once.
Okay.
That fortitude passed. Next one. Second attack. That one passed. Damage reduction. I think your character goes through that. Damage reduction. 10 good and magic. You go through. Holy, you go through good.
Mm-hmm.
No. Your character doesn't go through. Alright, so we do 89. 79 points of damage plus 6. 144 damage. 241. Alright, boom. After the 2 hits, let me see, Valenum. I think his is 66 damage. 66. Yeah, they're raging too. I'm rolling that.
What's that for? What's that 66 for?
It's for Valenum's. He hit with his shield. There's an attack opportunity.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Valenum does
Yeah, so
good damage.
66 plus 2, 66 plus 5. Yeah, 66 plus 5. 23, 28, 18 to another 18 points of damage. I take off. 7. Alright. Now it's just from towards first attack. So I figure he's probably gonna want to finish it off now. Yeah, you flying character here. So yeah, once you finish him off, whatever attacks you have left can go on another enemy. No, you could. You could. Alright, so give me a 1d20 plus 38 for a trip.
Okay.
Alright.
I don't know why. When I roll for math, I roll better than when I'm rolling for my own character.
Alright, so that enemy's trip. So give me a what did I have you roll before? Plus 29? Plus 28. That's what it was.
Plus 28.
Yeah, give me a 1d20 plus 28 twice. 39, 38. Alright, do the same damage as before, 16d. No, not 16d8. Do the 18d8. I mean, 17d8 plus 10. That's what it said. 17d8 plus 10 twice.
It's 17, not 16. I thought it was. Oh, all right. All right. 17
It's 16d8, but I add the other d8 because he has holy touch.
Got it.
$93.
Then the second
Alright, so
one.
that actually fucking kills it. So I'm gonna.
Oh, what are the odds? 293 to the
wrong fucking enemy. Hold on.
We're at 293 in a row. How is that possible?
Okay, so 93. Let me roll these fortitudes. That's still passed. 93, 93. So it'd be 83 plus 83 is 166. Damn. All right. Now it's just from the second attack. So now the other one he tripped and hit it twice. No, both of them are like maybe one. Both of them are like maybe 1 or 2 hits from dying. Finish them off, yeah. He's up in the air, flying air. It's just those 2 guys on the ground, basically. All right. Those first 2 of them. They both got about the same HP left. Oh, the style strike? Alright. Try to do another 1d20 plus 28.
1d20 plus 28?
Yeah. Alright, give me the 17d8 plus 10 for damage.
Right. Everything we missed, I've been getting it in the ball.
That's right, 17, 16. 8, and it doesn't count damage reduction. That one's done. Good.
Then
roll 1d20 plus 23.
Mm-hmm. There you go, low roll.
Oh shit, did that actually fucking miss? You dropped its AC by 4. Its AC. No, its AC's down by 2 because he's raging 25. Oh, he still hit. Alright, give me another 17d8 plus 10 on that. 86 minus, so 70. Yeah, that one's also down. He's still got 2 left, I think. Yeah, you still got 2 left. Metro jumped in and went, just pulverizing the shit out of him.
Whoa, Luffy over here. Gatling gun. Yeah, tipping that too.
No, it's a good thing you didn't have it on. It would have fucked up the haste spell. You want it on now? You're turning it on now? No. It's just that, alright. So, for the spellcasters, like Claudius, you see, while he's fighting, he turns on his holy aura. So, basically, since it's like a globe of lesser invulnerability, your first through third level spells will not be able to penetrate his, Metzler's area. So, I'm gonna put this there. So, yeah, your first through third level spells will not work if it's gonna go into that area. You can go through it. So, like, if you wanted to blast like a fireball on the other side, but it won't affect anything inside of it.
That also, that also blocks off any buff. Like, let's say, like, they're casting acid spell on them. I cannot do that acid
protection. You can't. That's what I tell them. I tell them if somebody was trying to buff you with a first, second, or third level spell, it's not going to work. So.
Or let's say that he's getting smacked, killed. I could do a ranged displacement on his character, but since that blocks it off, I won't be able to do that.
Right.
That's blocking off a lot of, like, buffs that I can do. But that's fine. Because remember, these are high level people, and any spell they're gonna cast at you, it's gotta be like level 5 and above shit. That level 3 and below, you're hindering your own party basically. Cynthia right now, she wants to cast like a level 2, level 3 spell. You know,
he's saying you might be hindering the party from blocking out the first and third level spell.
You're basically hindering the party. You're not really hindering the enemy. Because we're the one that uses the low level spell.
With first to third level spell.
Heck, that was like the first spell I casted a
They
month
tried to
in
hit
my
you.
go.
You did two. Both the Herb Priests tried to hit you with Bone Shadow, but they couldn't beat your spell resistance. Bone Shadow's
That's a
fifth
high
level
level.
spell anyway.
That's not a third level spell. That's like a fifth or sixth level spell, I think. Bone Shatter. They're not gonna target you with like low level spell. They know it's gonna freaking miss.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true too. I see what you're saying. I forgot it acts as a magic circle against evil.
This circle doesn't. Oh,
Well, that's up to him. Huh? No, they're not summoned. They're out there.
yeah, none of them are summoned. They're gonna do shit.
They are here on the material plane. I should say, yeah, they're fully here on the material plane. All right, well, in that case.
If I wanted to get my Buffalo up there to do a lay on hands on him, Buffalo cannot get through.
Right. All right. And that's what his turn is done then.
All right, pretty good, man. So pretty good shit. So he raised he put the super aura on.
No,
Yes or no?
no, you don't. I know who you're talking about. He's trying to go after Veerdron, the Drow elf. Well, he's provoked by Valenum right now. Like he's going after Valenum. Valenum provoked him. So I'm pretty sure Matt wants to one-on-one him, and Metzua would want Metzua to take on somebody else instead. He's at a team game. Oh shit! All right then. Well, he's up on top of the balcony. Oh, climb up there. You can fly still. You want to climb? All right. You just have to climb 30 feet up. It's probably not going to take him that long, considering his fucking his speed and his climb shit. I think you can climb. I think you can take a penalty and climb faster, and still beat the check. uh, shit. But, all right. Yeah, I know. Well, I'll probably
All right, Darren, your turn is over, bro.
Yeah, his turn's over. All right.
Let the DM take his following turn.
What happened? Oh shit. Shit. That's pretty fucking. All right. Yeah, I might as well. All right. Let's see. What's Veerdron gonna do? Seize the dangerous met.
It's not the one that's broke. No, it's not. So he can only attack the lane or anyone in his vicinity as well.
Mm. All right. So Veerdron's like, he calls out. He's like, Deering. You know what we gotta do? David's like up on top of the balcony, standing. He's like, I can see the problem. Do not worry, Virjon. Virjon's like, looks over. He's still glaring at Valenum this entire time because Valenum provoked him. So Virjon's like, so his attacks have to be directed at fucking
or anyone around him.
He had something else he wanted to do, but he has to make sure Valenum's caught. And since Valenum's away from the rest of the group,
right? If he wanted to do like an AOE, he has to include
that's
Valenum.
what he was hoping for. He was hoping to AOE you people in the back, but he's like, fuck it. So thank Valenum for fucking making sure.
Yeah.
Cast that and that. That's right. No, he does. Yeah. Casts a green ray, shoots out.
A green ray towards who?
Oh, his turn. I forgot to roll for his maneuvers.
Well, you can do it now. You're gonna use the maneuver, so it's all good.
Maneuvers available. I gotta roll. I roll first. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 4 and 2. One, 2, 3, 4. Touch AC. I actually fucking miss. That would suck. Touch it. I think he has a pretty decent touch AC because of this fucking. Oh my god. Oh. The ray attack goes to shoot towards fucking Valenum. And he brings his shield up with the deflect crystal that's attached to it, and fucking the ray just absorbs it and fucking does nothing to him. And the spell that she was shot out was the disintegration ray. Virdron curses.
You probably do that so many times before. Interestingly enough, never directly at a creature, though. It's always indirectly.
And he
healings or some shit like that.
The way he moves is he wants to make sure he moves. He doesn't want to be within Metsua's fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He moves up here so you can keep the item within his sight, but get away from that soul. Beardron's turn is done. D-Reed. D-Reed. D-Reed begins to weave powerful forms of magic.
Spellcraft.
Spellcraft. You see him fuse. You see him wielding. You see him. The spell that he's casting is a spell that will allow him to fuse together two weaker spells to cast together as one. It's a greater arcane fusion spell. He does that, and he was gonna. That's what did that. Yeah. And then as he does that, you see two forms of magic start to shoot out.
Oh, that spell's very powerful. It's a sorcerer only spell too. Pretty dope.
As he casts, you see him summon an acid storm, but the acid storm that rains down is it's fused with this dark energy. And as the rain of acid starts to fall down, freaking his left hand has this an orb of force, and he throws it.
A force orb, you said?
Yeah, an orb of force.
An acid storm.
Huh?
A force orb and acid storm, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, both those spells bypass the spell resistance, I think. Who could have directed towards?
Oh, he has lines. Wait, where is he? Yeah. Okay, the pillow's there. Acid storm is cylinder 20 feet. Alright, so David is like, Just deal with those back there. I used to ask some fucking aims it over here. And the orb he throws towards Zion. What? No. What? One. You roll one. Get that hit. This is ranged. Signals. Touch 24. So it is a corrupted stone spell. Corrupted.
Did you add the +4 for being prone?
That is what?
Did you add the +4 for being prone?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
prone.
you're prone. It's the ranged attack.
He gets +4 to AC against ranged attacks. Yeah.
So the AC
They're looking up.
28. So I got a 9 plus. But it still hit. What was I gonna do? Oh, Acid Stone. Acid Stone is reflex for half, no spell resistance. It does 15d6 damage, but I forgot what corrupts. Crush spell adds the evil descriptor. Half of the damage is from divine power. It is therefore not subject to be reduced by resistance or immunity to energy-based attacks.
This dude went Bankai. Two spell with one. Two spell with one. That's I always love that spell. Too bad it's only a sorcerer only spell. Unless I cast Wish. Nah, I don't got Wish.
Oh, they did revise it. Okay. It deals half the damage is unholy damage. Okay. Plus creatures. Okay. So don't know who has acid resistance. I don't think anybody does.
I don't think so.
But yeah, half the damage would be 15d6. What I get? Okay, I need reflex save.
All right. We got +1 because of haste to reflex. So let me see what my saving throw is from that. What's my save? Reflex 19?
33 Zyno. Successfully evaded the acid stone damage.
I got +19 to my reflex, right, Louis?
I also have evasion.
I was gonna say you took no damage. You passed the save.
I got +19 to my reflex.
Claudius has +1 because of haste and
plus 2 because of foresight. I still got foresight.
Foresight, yeah, gives you another 2. So it should be another 3.
So that's 19 total then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and all right. So let me roll. Plus 19. Reflex. Hold on a second. Damn, that should probably fail. Let me see if I want to use the action point. Nah, fuck it. I'll leave it like that.
61 temp HP. Your temp HP is down. Yeah,
I failed the save or pass?
It failed.
Okay.
So you're down to 5 temp HP. Dino succeeded. I gotta roll. Roll for the shield.
I have a question. I don't know if this could be done as an immediate action after I know whether I fell or not. Although it's almost like it's a foresight type shit. No, I think I have to say it before I know. Let me see. So, because the grants, let me see. Moment of prescience. This spell grants you a powerful sixth sense in relation to yourself. No, I think I have to say it before I roll. Never mind. It's fine. Yeah, it says it right there. You must choose to use this ability before you make the roll, or it is modified.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, never mind. It's right there in the description. What does foresight do again? I forgot. Let me read that out.
Roll the Volpanol's reflex and the shield guardians. I gotta roll me drama. So she might be. She does have that, but I think you might beat it.
Oh, the Volpanol. And the shield guardian too, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, what's the Volpanol reflex? Look it up. I got it here. Its reflex is.
Okay. And he's hasted.
Oh yeah, he's hasted too.
Yeah, you get haste so many, you might as well add him in the effect as well.
For real.
He's like, reflex should be +11.
CCMD. What the hell does it have to freaking reflex that? I didn't see. I'm blind. Damage reduction. Oh, there it is. 10. All right, so +1 because all right, +11. Yeah, all right. So +11. Boost below, and I think the shield guardian has a low. He got the same thing as his master. I think the shield guardian has a low one too.
Yeah, she took 56 damage.
So she's at honor almost. And both, and let me see, what's the saving throw for this creature? Wow, +8. So I guess it will be +9. +9 for the shield guardian. That's gonna hurt.
She
18.
took the full 56.
So I got 5 temporary HP left?
Yeah.
Well, we call that temporary HP didn't go to waste.
Volpanol failed, so he took. HP 59. It's 50.
You got the HP left?
He's got 3 HP.
3 HP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Buffalo, don't go.
He survived it, but he's about to go back to his home plane soon. And
Yeah,
then the orb of force that struck Zion.
Oh, actually, it. Well, I guess Deirdre figured that you're gonna freaking evade that freaking acid. That's why I was like, you know what, this will get him.
Right.
35 points of damage. I think D-Reed's turn. Oh. No. His turn is not done.
the stupid tumor, right?
He's got
I
the
remember.
fucking headed shit.
The tumor, like a cast, yeah, fucking bullshit.
He does a quickens Raven field booming on top of that. And he can still cast another spell.
What's that? That's I guess you're weak, right? Lower just
strength. He shoots that towards Blade.
He's trying to stop him in his tracks.
Actually, no, he can't. And he's not stupid. Does he have spell? He's not stupid. Yeah. Actually, he holds off on that. Because he knows the Raven Fieldman's not going to go through fucking Metsua's it's a first level spell. He tries to shoot it at fucking anyone within that area. It's gonna.
But how will he be able to determine that with spellcraft? That's a spell like ability that Metsua has. It's not a spell.
Well, it's not just spellcraft. He's got knowledge planes.
Mm-hmm.
Got knowledge planes and just as much research. They've done research on the characters on top of that. Like, they know what Metsua is capable of. But the minute he popped this fucking holy light on, Theory's like, oh shit, never mind. Can't do what I want.
Okay. Well, look at that. Stand corrected. I guess he had the insight and the wisdom that actually helped out.
I guess it's cast the spell. Cast another spell. This spell. A spirit wall. Summons a swirling wall. That's immobile, and it's made of greenish white forms that resemble tortured spirits. What it can do is one side will emit a low groaning that causes creatures within 60 feet on that side make will saves or flee in panic. It's a fear effect, and any living creature that merely touches the wall will take 1d10 damage. And anyone passing through the wall will take 1d10 damage, or they had to make a fortitude save or gain a negative level. I've always got Death Ward on, so the negative level won't. They're immune to suffering negative levels. It's semi-material and opaque, so it provides cover and total concealment against physical attacks, and it blocks magic effects. Including spell-like abilities and supernatural. I'll have to draw that wall in next time. That's pretty much Alright, I gotta do the rest of their fucking turns. It's already 10:15. I'm gonna stop it there, but I'll have like the rest of their stuff already laid out.
Alright.
I gotta get to the gym. Get to sleep.
You said I gotta get to the gym.
Alright, guys. Take care.
All right. Yep.
Later.
Peace.